First, a lawsuit against 5 churches accused of shortchanging public schools for using campuses for weekend services. Now, the couple that took aim is asking for a special Senate investigation and a legislative audit of the Department of Education. Tonight, KITV4's Catherine Cruz takes a closer look at some of the issues raised about the DOE, including whether it may have broken the law.
Up until the roof caved in at Farrington High School's auditorium last fall,
we can support them.
The campus was predominantly used by New Hope for its weekend services.
New Hope at Farrington, they were there for almost 18 years before the roof collapsed. Out at Kaiser High School in Hawaii Kai, they've been using that school for almost 10 years. And in other cases, like Jim was saying, 15, 20, 28 years for the longest user.
At this point, it's unclear why that was allowed. A 1986 Attorney General's opinion advised the DOE that schools limit the use of its campuses by a church group to 5 years because of entanglement issues. But in April of this year, School Superintendent Kathy Mariyoshi changed the form, deleting the reference to the 5-year limit.
One of the things this lawsuit will probably test is whether the superintendent can unilaterally change those rules that have been set by law.
A second point is that the law requires state land board approval if school facilities are used for more than 12 consecutive months, but it appears that never happened. Cale and co-plaintiff Holly Huber asked for documentation, and they were told there was none. The lawsuit is being filed on behalf of the state. The challenge was actually filed back in March, but was kept under seal until the Attorney General could review and decide whether or not to pursue the issue. As to why the AG didn't run with it,
I would note that we are entering election season. There are many voters who belong to churches, and it's easier to let private citizens pursue this than put government officials directly in conflict with the churches.
The lawsuit certainly puts the governor and the head of his appointed school board in a tricky position. Don Horner is also a minister of the New Hope Diamond Head Church.
And we could not reach Horner or the governor for comment. We put in calls yesterday, but today is a state holiday. Again, the lawsuit doesn't name the DOE. It is actually against the churches, but it does raise questions about management practices within the public school system. Back to you.